guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to be doing probability, and we have a few questions that we are going to solve. So we did probability in the last video and we are going to continue doing that. So the first question says, Carrie will roll a number cube with sides labeled from 1 to 6. Now what is the probability she will roll a number greater than 4? So we know there are 6 sides, since each side is labeled from 1 to 6, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're asking for the probability she will roll a number greater than 4. So let's see how many numbers there are greater than 4 on the cube. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5 and 6 are the only two numbers greater than 4 labeled on the cube. So we have 5 and we have 6, which are only two numbers. And in total we have 6 numbers. So the probability is going to be 2 over 6. So it's going to be 2 over 6, or 1 over 3, which will be 33.3%. So that is the probability she will roll a number greater than 4, because we only have two numbers which are greater than 4, 5 and 6. And if we look at the total amount of numbers, it is 6. So it's going to be 2 out of 6, the probability that she will roll a number greater than 4. So now we have another question that says, what is the probability she will roll a number less than 7? So let's see how many numbers we have less than 7. We have numbers labeled from 1 to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 numbers are less than 7. So there are a total of 6 numbers that are less than 7. And there are 6 numbers in total, meaning we know that the sides were labeled from 1 to 6, so there are 6 numbers total. So we're going to divide it by 6, or 6 over 6. So that is going to be the probability. So it can be 6 over 6, or 1, meaning when we divide we will get 1. So closer the value is to 1, it is more likely to occur. And the closer it is to 0, the less likely that it will happen. So here we have 1, meaning it will be more likely to happen, or maybe 100%, because 6 out of 6 is going to give us 100% in percent form. So there's a 100% chance she will roll a number less than 7. Because whenever she rolls the cube, she will get a number, an outcome. And each of these outcomes is going to be less than 7, since they are all the sides that are labeled, or all less than 7. So now let's see if we have any more questions relating to this problem. So here we have the last problem relating to the question regarding Carrie had a cube which sides were labeled from 1 to 6. So it says, what is the probability she will roll a number greater than 6? So let's see how many numbers there are labeled on the cube which are greater than 6. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 numbers, and these are how they're labeled. And all of these, meaning greater than 6 is going to be the number 7. So all of these are less than 7, right? Or any number which is greater than 6, less than 8, less than 9, any number like this, they're all less than that number. So there is 0%, because there is no number greater than 6 labeled on the cube. So the probability is going to be 0 out of 6 or 0%. So now, as I said, it can also be written just as 0 because closer the value is to 0, the less likely it is to happen, and here it will happen for 0% because when, as I said before, every time we roll a cube, we will get an outcome. And none of those outcomes will be greater than 7, so there is going to be a 0% chance that you will roll a number which is greater than 7. So here we have another question. It says, Kevin designed a spinner for a game. Is the spinner a fair spinner? So we're just going to see if it is a fair spinner. Let's see what is actually the definition of being like a fair spinner and what it has to have in order for it to be a fair spinner. So in order for the spinner to be fair, it is if there is an equal chance for the pointer to land on each letter. We have the spinner which is 6 equal size sections. So even though this is not a perfect circle, we can just say that all of these sides are equal. Those 6 sides are equal. And 2 of these sections are labeled as A. We can see here. This one and this one. So, do you think this is a fair spinner? Because it has to have an equal chance for the pointer to land on each letter. And we have the letter A twice. So, does that make it a fair spinner? So, we are going to see, and we are going to see the probability of the spinner landing on the pointer landing on each of the letters, and we are going to see whether it is a fair spinner if we get the equal amount, the equal probability for each and every letter. So let's start with A. So let's see how many letter A's we have. We have 2 letter A's, so it's going to be, and then the total amount of letters that we have, or the size, or the size sections are 6. So it is going to be 1 out of 3. Then let's go to letter B. We have only 1 letter B. It is going to be 1 out of the 6 sections. So 1 out of 6. Then we will do letter C. We only have 1 letter C, so it's going to be 1 out of 6. We have letter D. It's going to be 1 out of 6 since there only is 1 letter D. And lastly, letter E is also going to be 1 out of 6. So do we think all of these equal? So even though 1, 6, this, and this are all equal, meaning B, C, D, E. The probability for each of them is equal, but for A, it's different. Here it is 2/6 or 1/3, meaning it is not equal to the rest of them, meaning A is not equal to E, D, C, or B. So, is this spinner a fair spinner? Again, the definition for a fair spinner was that if there is an equal chance for the pointer to land on each letter, and there is not an equal chance for the pointer to land on each letter, since the pointer has greater probability of landing on A compared to the rest of the 4 letters. So it is not a fair spinner. And for today, if you guys liked this video and learned something with this video, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you get the notification whenever we